You know, when this journey first began, you know it. I did not know where it was going to lead me. Another episode of A Dose of
Get a
Nicki.
dose of Nicki. If you ever feeling down, you don't wanna be around. Get a dose of Nicki. Get a dose of Nicki. Get a dose of Nicki. Come get a dose of Nicki. Come get a dose of Nicki. Come get a dose of Nicki.
Beauties, how do you find silence amidst chaos? Welcome back to another episode of A Dose of Nicki. I am so happy you're joining me for another episode. And remember, if you have gained value from this podcast, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to be notified when a new episode drops on YouTube. We are diving into a topic that many of us desperately need to address: silence. More specifically, how to silence the noise in our lives. In today's fast-paced world, we're constantly bombarded with sounds. Traffic, social media notifications, conversations, emails. You know those emails when you're in a conference call, on a Teams meeting or something, you're constantly getting these email pop-ups. I had to pretty much silence the notifications because I was getting distracted when I was in the moment of even doing a meeting or you can be presenting, you can be on a phone call, and then the email notifications pop up. So now you get distracted from what you were currently doing, and now, it's just becomes overwhelming after a period of time. And then the big one is, and our own racing thoughts. That's constant. So, as I said, it can feel overwhelming, can't it? Sometimes it's hard to hear ourselves think, let alone connect with our inner peace. Let's take a moment to consider what noise really means. It's not just about the physical sounds around us. Noise can also be the mental chatter that fills our heads with worries and distractions. It can be the emotional turmoil we experience when we're stressed or anxious. So, how do we find silence amidst all this chaos? First, let's talk about mindfulness. See, mindfulness is a powerful tool for quieting the noise. Even just a few minutes of focused breathing can help reset your mind. Try this. Try this with me. Come on. Close your eyes and take a deep breath for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Then hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then repeat this a few times and notice how your body begins to relax. See, when I go to this church, they would do a meditation session before the sermon. And I found that it actually works. It helps clear your mind. So that relaxation, if you started to feel that, if you took the opportunity to do it with me, you will find after a period of time, you start to calm and become more clear and relaxed. Another effective strategy is to unplug from technology. I challenge you to take a digital detox. I'll never forget this. I'll tell you this. Even if it's just for an hour each day, turn off your phone. Step away from your computer and find a quiet spot. I remember one Thanksgiving, we went away and our family got together, and we have a lot of young individuals, family members who were there, and I challenged them and took all their phones. It was heavy. It was a very heavy bag. Took everybody's phone, not just the young ones, everyone. And the hemming and hawing that went on was incredible. But guess what? Just for an hour, I did it. And they were like having like withdrawal symptoms. It was it was absolutely incredible to me. But they also realized how dependent they were of those devices, you know. So find a quiet spot and then use this time to journal, read, or simply sit in silence. There's nothing wrong with that. Welcome silence. You might be surprised by how refreshing it feels. And don't forget the power of nature. See, nature has a way of calming our minds and helping us reconnect with ourselves, whether it's a walk in the park or a hike in the woods or just sitting outside. The sounds of nature can be a soothing calm for our overstimulated minds. I mean, it's amazing. I was just saying the other day how amazing nature takes care of itself. It's amazing to me. I live in an area now where it's snowing and rain's cold, it's very cold and everything. And I watch how the trees transform from having beautiful green, colorful leaves to having none. Most of the trees in this area have no leaves whatsoever because it's preparing for the brutally harsh winter that we probably are going to face. I know I'm feeling some of it now as we speak. And when the snow falls on those leaves, on those branches, it is one of the most beautiful sceneries to witness. And it's just amazing to me that it takes care of itself. I love it. I love it. Finally, creating a quiet space in your home can make a world of difference. Designate a corner of your living space as your peace zone and fill it with items that bring you comfort. Maybe a cozy chair, a nice blanket, or some plants, even some artwork. It doesn't matter. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, at peace. This will be your go-to place for finding silence when the world feels too loud. Remember, it's okay to seek silence. It's not about ignoring the world around us, but rather about finding balance and clarity. So as you go about your day, take a moment to check in with yourself. Ask, what do I need right now? Sometimes the answer is simply a little bit of quiet. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of A Dose of Nicki. I hope you found some inspiration to help silence the noise in your life. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and share with others who might benefit. Until next time, my beauties, take care of yourself and embrace the peace within, and be well.
Get a dose of Nicki. Get a dose of Nicki.